adding and subtracting polynomials. So when you have values that you're adding and subtracting, the first thing is to evaluate parentheses if possible. So if you have something like 2x plus 3x minus 10, because these are like terms, I can evaluate them as 5x minus 10. So if there's anything to do in the parentheses, you want to do that first. Second, if it's subtraction, you want to distribute the negative. So with plus, generally you don't need to worry about this. With minus, if I have something like 2x plus 5 minus 6x minus 7, then the subtraction is saying subtract the entire number. So it's actually subtracting the 6x and also the minus 7. So when I subtract a set, what it does is changes the signs. So 2x plus 5, nothing to do there. And then because it's minus the polynomial, it's going to be minus 6x and then plus 7. After you've done that, the last step is combine your like terms. So things with the same variable piece. So once again, on this set, 2x minus 6x are like terms. So minus 4x, and then plus 5 and plus 7 are like terms because they're both just regular numbers. So plus 12, and then that is my final answer. So those are the basic steps. Next, what we're going to do is some practice problems. So again, I look and see if I have anything in the parentheses for A, and I do not. So since there's nothing to do in the parentheses, I'm going to drop them. This step is optional. 5n squared minus 2 plus 7 minus 3n squared. If you find yourself doing weird things with the parentheses, do this step first. Now I look at my like terms. So I'm going to have 5n squared minus 3n squared. So that's 2n squared. And then my other like terms are minus 2 and the 7 because those are just regular numbers. So I combine those and I get plus 5. And that is my answer. For B, the same idea applies. There's nothing to do in the parentheses. It's just plus. So 2r squared plus 5r plus r squared minus 4r. Once again, my like terms, 2r squared and r squared, 3r squared. Other like terms, 5r minus 4r. So if I do that, I get minus r, and then that is my final answer. Okay, so I'm not going to do C and D because I'd like to move on to some of the subtraction problems. So with subtraction, since I've got a minus, I need to subtract the whole set. So 2w squared plus 3w. And I do expect that you're going to show me that you understood that you are distributing this negative. So minus 4w squared minus w. Then once again, I combine my like terms. I'm going to get 2w squared minus 4w squared, so negative 2w squared, 3w minus w plus 2w, and that is my answer. Same idea with this minus. I distribute it. Nothing is in common on the first set, so u cubed minus 4u squared plus u. Distribute that negative, minus 2u squared plus 5u cubed. Look at my like terms. Like terms are u cubed and 5u cubed. So I combine those. I'm going to get 6u cubed. Look at the next set of like terms. Minus 4u squared minus 2u squared. So minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6u squared. All right, and then I have one single term, u. There are no like terms for this, so I just bring that one down. Plus u. And there is my answer with subtraction. Okay, let's do the next one as well. So I'm just going to run through this, distributing the negative. So first term set does not change. My first term set does not change. Minus 6x squared minus 3x plus 2. Distributing the negative. Plus 4x squared plus x minus 3. Combining my like terms, negative 6x squared and 4x squared gives me negative 2x squared. Next set, negative 3x plus x. That's going to be minus 2x. Last set, the constants, 2 minus 3 will give me negative 1. And there is my answer. Okay, so then the last one works the same way. Nothing happens inside the first set of parentheses, so 4y squared plus 12y minus 7. Distribute my negative, minus 20y minus 5y squared plus 8. Looking at my like terms, 4y squared minus 5y squared. Negative y squared, 4 minus 5 is negative 1. 12y minus 20y. 12 minus 20 is negative 8. So negative 8y. And then last set, constants, minus 7 plus 8. So negative 7 plus 8, or we can think about it as 8 minus 7. And my last value is 1. So there is my last answer. And adding and subtracting. So adding, you just add, combine your like terms. Subtracting, you need to distribute the negative. Also, please note, these are all in standard form. So all in standard form from exponent set, highest to lowest. That's it.